Hey guys, it's Ashley with Love's Intuition Tarot. We're here for the daily reading, the daily tarot reading for December 13th, 2020. In the daily readings, we pretty much just let God talk about whatever he wants and needs to tell us. So he usually brings up different types of situations. So if you listen through, I'm sure you will hear something about the situation you're in. These daily readings are not meant to resonate the whole way through for everyone. This is where God picks up different scenarios and has me talk about them so that the most people can get something out of it. Okay, so I'm going to shuffle real quick, and then we're just going to let God start talking about what's coming up for us in different scenario types here. All right, so first thing he wants to talk about is fighting in partnerships. So if you are currently fighting in your relationship, that's what we're going to talk about here and what's happening, what's going to happen with that. So if my people are fighting in their relationships a lot right now, what do you have that? What's that doing? Why is that here? It's helping to balance out the ability for one or both of you to put in the work to actually work together properly to build and create your dreams. What that's going to do and bring in for you in your heart is happiness. It's stated happiness, but you need to focus. So if you're fighting in your relationships, the whole reason for that is so that it can balance out your ability to put in the work with the right people. It's possibly a new opportunity of love coming. Can you tell me a little more about this Knight of Cups here? I see. What it's saying is that if there's fighting in your relationships right now, you will be celebrating balance and justice, but there is a possibility that you will feel left out coming up, like a breakup. Or because what it's saying down here is it's slow for basically like this is like divine masculine type energy. It's like the male energy, the dominant energy. It's slow for them to pray for a purpose in their life, basically. But have faith that that bad karma will balance itself out. Yeah, this is very specifically for if you're like in a toxic relationship right now. You will get justice. If there ends up being a breakup, you will get justice. Like that, it's part of the rules. Like you will get justice. It's part of the rules means it must go that way based on what God has to do. Like that's what that Hierophant card means to me. Tell me more, please. Anything else you want to say about this? Nope. Okay, so we're going to move on to a new scenario then. And we'll see what God has to say. There's God right there. All right, do a shuffle here. This next situation is for people who have either been already walked away from or walked away from someone and it's causing heartbreak, like heart pain in you. So this is for like, I guess, singles who are heartbroken right now. What God has to say to you is you will also be working together with the right people here coming up. Your heartbreak is going to equate to equal and balanced love. Tell me more. Right now, it's like you're overcoming the obstacles to have the perfect relationship, the lover's relationship that you're supposed to have. This heartbreak is very much happening within the empresses in the world, the women who've gone through their karmic lessons. It's divinely being done, so that part of this heartbreak, right, is how God's able to give you your divine purpose. He's giving you strength too, to like get through all these obstacles. But it's also that he can give you your divine purpose, very specifically as an empress, as a fully formed, amazing purpose, and he wants you to focus on that, because he's bringing in fated happiness, and he's giving you the strength to hold on to, wow, your person who you know is your lover, and the desire for equal and balanced love with him, and to see him at his full potential. And the divine truth is that you will also too receive justice for what's going on here. Okay? All right. Let's move on to a new scenario. Oops. So the new scenario is if you are confused about love, like you don't know what you want, like you're not sure whether you want a new person, whether you just don't that freaking know. You're just like, I just don't know what I want in love right now. This message is for you. So if you have no clue, there it is again. If you're confused in love, or like testing out your options right now, like kind of like just bebopping around to different people, you see what I'm saying? With no real love interest behind it. What he's going to have you do is move on from that. Stop. He's going to have you stop doing that. Okay. So if you're confused in love, it's because he's teaching you how to move on from toxic partners. So it's almost like he's having you take a little peek-see at a couple different offers, partner options, stuff like that, so that you can move past picking a toxic person or relationship. It's helping balance things out here. Tell me more. There's been a certain sense of defeat in your life, basically, in regards to this. So he is going to bring around an offer from the past. So if you are feeling confused in love, or you just like don't know what the heck you want, he's going to bring around an offer from the past, right? Again, from a person who is going to give you equal and balanced love. It's part of the contract here. You have to understand, I know God is literally fulfilling contracts right now. I don't know how else to say that. He has covenants with his people. He has he's made pacts with people and all of us, really, and he's fulfilling them now as best, you know what I mean? He's fulfilling these contracts with us. Anything else you want to say on this one, God? You just want to leave it? All right, we're just going to leave this one then. Yeah, again, going to bring you to happiness. This is beautiful. I mean, everyone gets happy. Here's some happy for you. Here's a soulmate for you and divine money for you. Okay, let's look at the next scenario. So if God has already brought someone around to you from the past, this is for you. Meaning, even if they just try to talk to you, I don't really know the extent of what he's saying by bringing someone around from the past, you know what I mean? But it seems to be like, there's God again. Okay, so what God is doing by bringing these people around from the past back to you, when it comes to bringing people back from the past that you are wanting, right? Okay, I understand. This is for people who want someone back from the past. What God is doing to make that happen, what's happening most soon is he's adding a karmic partner into, like, he's like has been and probably still is going to be adding in, because this has all been coming up too, karmic partners into these soulmate relationships. Like, he's splitting them up and adding in a karmic partner, essentially because that's the only way to see this growth here. It's going to require a little bit of patience here, but this stuff it's being poured in from the angels, and it's so that you'll see growth, and you're going to see that growth quickly, like a lot quicker than I think you guys are realizing. But there's definitely guardedness about whether it's going to equate to your dream relationship. All of that is on purpose and done by God. All of it, even the guardedness, everything has a purpose. Every emotion we feel, every desire we have, it all has a purpose, guys. And it's all leading to a very beautiful purpose for all of us. This freaking happiness. This card has come out for every single reading we've just done so far. The way that for this scenario, right, the way that the balance and justice comes for you guys, that I said is coming quickly, which is in the form of growth here, is God's going to make you very happy. But yeah, okay, so then basically if you are in a financially stable position, the judgment is that you're going to get an offer from love, the offer from love that you're looking for. If you're not in a financially stable position yet, then basically that's the karmic is what's going to happen first. Your person is going to end up with a karmic or stay with a karmic partner, depending on your unique situation, until your finances are up, and then your offer of love will come. That's the judgment, basically. Because he's giving out these divine purposes, guys, and he wants you to do them and to make money for them. And the men here, like, they're like starting to really learn what their own divine purpose is, the more masculine energy in the world here. And they're basically coming out of hermit mode to offer love here to heartbroken and defeated people, basically. Over time, the way you're going to see this growth is your person, as they hear the message of love inside of them, they're going to feel heartbroken and defeated, and this will cause a tower moment to have them move on. And in the new chapter, there will be equal and balanced love in regards to places that have spilled over, like aspects of love that have been messed up. Because of enlightenment, like there's going to be enlightenment, major enlightenment. Again, it's part of the rules. There's going to be victory and beautiful, divinely given, overflowing love here. That is the divine truth, which is also given straight by God. If you've been walked away from, or you walked away from someone, what you're being given is balance, and obstacles to overcome so that you can hold the world in your hands. I'm just going to read the deck out straight through. I love doing that too, actually. You're being given the ability to hold the world in your hands. What you need to do is put in the work. You need to put in the work and basically the more logical men of the world are hearing the message about, are starting to hear the message about what their like purpose should be, what they should do in this world. So hold on and focus on your finances, because God's literally giving out divine financial stability here to people that are left out from that and have ended their karmic cycles in those sorts of aspects. And when the money is good, then the choice that stems from this confusion and love and checking out all these options, the choice that will be made from either you or your person, right? In regards to where there's confusion and love, they're going to choose the one that will actually make them content and love and ask for a blank slate. Refusing the blank slate, what that's going to do is change the tides and give offers from the past to toxic partnerships and men who've been focusing on becoming their best selves. They'll be able to manifest through sadness or guilt or remorse or regret. And what that'll do in the thoughts about fighting, when it comes to fighting, it's going to have the world hand out the message of Pentacles to the women who have figured out what their divine purpose is. They're going to really figure out how to make money from their purpose. But these things are slow and they do take time. You just have to have faith. You have all the tools you need to receive your justice in marriages. The empresses of the world, the women who are kind of done learning all their lessons that we talked about in the videos yesterday, they're the ones who are going to be seeing their ship sailing in first. Women who are having a harder time using their heart or, finding love or being proper in love, they're being given strength, and in time with the moon and in time with astrology, they're going to be seeing their individual life kind of like that they've been praying for poured in. Or they're going to, it's kind of more like saying they'll see their individual life come to fruition first, and then they'll start praying for that life, including all the right people in it. That's going to bring together the right like-minded people into your lives here. Those people that are asleep carry the most burdens, and as per the contract, they are stuck. The very loving women here are being given divine purposes, and the message in their thoughts is that they want a man who will be as financially stable as they plan on being, basically. That's what the deck says, as best as I can read it from start to finish like that. I think that's probably where I'm going to leave it. So if any of this resonates with you, go ahead and let me know in the comments, please. It really does help. Remember, too, I do personal readings, so if you want to look at your individual situation, I can definitely do that for you. I have a couple of different options for that, but it's all that information is in the description box below. And like I said, there's 10% off a coupon right now. Yeah, hit the like button, follow. You can hit the bell. It'll let you know when new videos come out for me. I appreciate having all of you guys here, and I look forward to seeing you guys again. So I'm just getting my button going. See you guys.